I feel like we say this in a lot of my videos, family. Sometimes it's okay to just walk away from a situation. You don't always gotta end a situation in a negative or in a violent way. I feel like nowadays people gotta understand, bro, that it's okay to end a relationship without having to, take it to that level, without having to hurt that person, without having to kill that person. It's okay to peacefully walk away. And I feel like nowadays we don't practice that enough, bro. Let's take a trip to Houston. Well, Texas. You got a couple that got into it at an industrial plant, and uh, a civilian, bro, a guy that worked there also tried to get in the middle of what was going on, and he ended up getting killed. It was between a husband and a wife, and I guess the wife worked at the plant as well. I ain't gonna say too much. Let's take a look at this story, family.
We start with breaking news at 9. 2 people are dead and another person is hurt after a shooting in Nash, Texas. It happened earlier this morning in the parking lot of a manufacturing plant on Alumax Road. The person that was hurt is in the hospital right now. We will send you the first alert as soon as new details become available.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Dominic Ben. Up top at noon, Bowie County authorities tell us 2 people are dead and a third is in the hospital after a domestic shooting at an industrial plant. Nash police tell us the shooting happened just after 6:30 this morning in the parking lot of a Texarkana Aluminum. Police identify the 2 people killed as 40-year-old Wendell Champion Jr. of Hope and Eddie Hill Jr. of Texarkana, Texas. The third victim, 37-year-old Candace Jolene Champion of Hope, is recovering at a Texarkana hospital. Nash police say that Candace Champion, who works at the plant, was involved in a domestic incident with her husband, Wendell Champion. At some point, Hill tried to intervene, but was shot and killed by Wendell Champion. He then shot his wife and then shot himself. Police tell us there are no other suspects involved in this shooting.
Police is saying the incident happened in the parking lot of Texarkana Aluminum on Alumax Drive. Police say around 6:30 a.m. police went to the 300 block of Alumax Drive. When they got there, they found the bodies of 2 men who have been identified as Wendell Lane Champion Jr., 40 of Hope Arc, and Eddie Ray Hill Jr., 48 of Texarkana, Texas. What's the odds of both of them being juniors, bro? That's a little bit spooky. Officers also found a 37-year-old woman from Hope Arc who had been shot. Let's see. They're basically saying it was a domestic between the suspect, Champion, and his wife, who works at the Texarkana Aluminum. When Hill showed up at work, he tried to intervene. So it sounds like to me, he pulled up into a domestic and tried to intervene, bro. And I guess that's when he was shot and killed by Champion. So it sounds like to me when he pulled up or whatever, they was arguing, he pulled up, probably was like, hey, what's going on? Like, stop doing that, bro, this and that. And dude just hauled off and shot and killed him right then and there. And then after he shot him, he shot her and then fled somewhere and basically killed himself as well. It's a sad situation where you can get killed just from trying to break up a domestic or just trying to be, the good guy and try to diffuse the situation and things of that nature. But like I was just telling somebody, man, in today's age, you can't really do that anymore. Maybe back in the day, you can do things like that, back in the 90s and things of that sort, and you would live to see another day. But nowadays, bro, these dudes be having so many prides and so much ego that you better not even think about intervening or doing any of that shit, because they would kill you. That ain't got nothing to do with you. It's a pride thing. You trying to tell a man that's going at it with his wife and really, they in the mix of arguing this and that, you try to tell him to calm down, bro, they gonna kill you, because the way they look at it, who the fuck is you to tell me to calm down? This don't got nothing to do with you. Now I'm on you. So that's why I say, bro, in today's world, it's best to mind your fucking business, bro. If it ain't got nothing in you, my name is Bennett. and I ain't in it. If it ain't got nothing to do with you, don't sit there and try to intervene things of this nature, bro, because these dudes will kill you nowadays, unfortunately. They're not looking at it as you trying to diffuse the situation, you know, and stop what's going on. No. The pride and ego thing. I feel like he should have pulled up to work, seen what was going on, and went in on into the job. This shit don't got nothing to do with me. I ain't even finna lick y'all away. Because it sounds like to me he was gonna end up shooting his wife anyways. It sounds like it was one of them things where she was working at the plant and she was either messing with somebody or she was having an affair. It sounds like somebody was cheating or something was going on, because the husband don't work at the plant. He pulled up there and hopped on bullshit with her at her job. So that lets me know some type of wrongdoing that had to be going on somewhere in that relationship or in that marriage. But I ain't gonna say too much, family, man. It's a sad situation. Prayers and condolences go out, you know, to the victim that was trying to, you know, break it up. He ended up losing his life. We see a lot of these stories, man. We always say it. Stop playing with these people. Mind your business, bro. It's okay to do that nowadays, especially in today's age, right? But I ain't gonna say too much. I feel like I said too much already. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Make sure you hype your boy up. Don't forget to hit that sub, like, and comment button. I do appreciate the love I've been getting and the engagement I've been getting from you guys. Like I always say, we're gonna keep the reaction videos coming. Make sure you turn your alerts so you don't miss out on any videos that I drop. And we also gonna try to follow up with this story too if there's any updates, because I want to see what exactly was the motive here. We won't know what the fuck the motive is because, you know, the husband is dead, but maybe the wife can heal up and, you know, tell the police more, tell the reporters more exactly what caused this, right? But I'm out of here. Peace and love, my boy DJ. I'm gone.